Hey, I heard you're getting married. Pretty impressive for someone as plain and unintelligent as you. Your partner must be quite desperate to choose you as a wife. Why are you suddenly messaging me? Don't take that tone with me. Can't a mother be interested in her daughter's life? After 5 years of silence? I'm your mother. Of course I check when I hear my daughter is getting married. What kind of mother only sends toxic messages after years of silence? Besides, I never told you I was getting married. How did you find out? You really think you can keep secrets from me? Answer the question. You sent an invitation to Tommy, didn't you? I happened to see his RSVP. That's how I found out. You're still calling your grown son Tommy and snooping through his mail? That's creepy. It's not snooping. I was helping organize his desk. He's over 40. He doesn't need help organizing his desk. Oh my, jealousy is so unbecoming. I'm not jealous at all. I don't even understand why I would be. Don't pretend. You've always been jealous of Tommy's success. Success that you handed to him on a silver platter, you mean? Playing tough, aren't you? But I suppose you're right. You have no reason to be jealous. The difference in ability between you two is so vast, I sometimes wonder if you really share the same DNA. Excuse me? What? Did I hurt your feelings? You used to be tougher than this. No, I just can't believe you're still this delusional after all these years. Unlike you, Tommy graduated from medical school and became a doctor. He's my pride and joy. He's such a kind boy, still thinking about his worthless sister who cut contact as soon as she left home. Left home? You kicked me out! And you're one to talk about family when you wouldn't even call me by my name back then. Just that or this. How delusional are you to think you deserve any love from your daughter? You're still hung up on that? It was your own fault. My fault? How exactly? That's because you weren't smart enough. You never got straight A's, not even close. And failing to get into medical school? Absolutely unacceptable. We didn't need someone like that in our family. Fine, if you just message to insult me, don't contact me again. Always running away when things get difficult. I'm not running. I'm choosing not to engage with toxic behavior. How can you be this dense? I can't believe how stupid you are. Why do you think I even bothered to contact you? All I understand is that you hate me and can't stop insulting me. The invitations, there weren't any for us. Wait, don't tell me you were planning to come. Of course we're coming. We're your parents. Since when? How cruel of you to say that. What kind of daughter doesn't want her parents at her wedding? The kind whose parents kicked her out and haven't spoken to her in years. That's ancient history. You're being childish. I didn't even think you'd want to come. Whether I want to or not isn't the point. You're supposed to send invitations to your parents. It's common courtesy. I'm worried about your ability to be a proper wife with such poor manners. You don't get to lecture me about manners after how you've treated me. Still so defensive. This is exactly why you needed stricter discipline. But I hate that you have a point. It's infuriating. Just send us the invitations. You'll just use them to hurt me somehow. Don't be dramatic. Send them. Fine.
Sarah, I'm having drinks with Mark right now and we got a bit carried away. Sorry I'm making him come home late when the wedding is right around the corner. I'll make sure to get him home safely.
That's fine. If he was drinking alone with a woman, that would be different, but you're my brother.
You trust me that much with your fiancé?
Of course. You're the only family member I trust. I mean, after we get married, he probably won't be able to go out drinking as much, so it's fine if it's with you.
Still, as your brother, I feel bad about returning your fiancé home this late at night.
Don't be. You both deserve some fun.
Mark's been telling me about the clinic plans.
Has he? I hope he's not boring you with medical talk.
Not at all. I'm actually excited about it.
Good. Make sure to invite him out for drinks sometimes after we're married, too. He mentioned he's happy to have you as a drinking buddy.
Really? That means a lot.
He needs someone to relax with. The hospital work is stressful.
I'm glad Mark said that.
It makes me happy to see you two getting along.
You know, I never expected to have a brother-in-law I actually liked.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, we're family now. Your husband will legally be my brother. It's my duty as a brother to get along with him. Plus, Mark and I will have a long relationship regardless of work.
About that, I have some concerns.
What's wrong?
Mom actually contacted me recently. She's demanding wedding invitations.
What? They won't come, will they?
She says they will, but you know them.
When did she contact you?
Last week, she found out through your RSVP.
That explains why she's been hovering around my desk lately.
I can't exactly not invite them.
Did she say anything else?
The usual, how I'm worthless, stupid, plain.
That woman never changes.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I have a bad feeling about this too. We should prepare for the worst. Mind if I borrow Mark for a while?
What? Already? That plan wasn't supposed to start for months.
They're already showing their true colors. We need to move faster.
But the clinic isn't ready yet.
With our parents, anything could happen. Better to be prepared. If nothing happens, we'll stick to the original plan.
You really think they'll try something?
You know them better than anyone.
Yeah, something will definitely happen. It's them, after all.
Yeah, it's them we're talking about.
Should we tell Mark about everything?
Well, I trust him. He's smart and he cares about you. I think he should know.
We're lucky to have him on our side.
We are. Now let me handle the preparations. You focus on the wedding. I'm not gonna let them ruin my baby sister's big day.
Mom, the wedding's about to start. Where are you? Oh, right, the wedding. I just remembered it was today. You're joking, right? Why would I joke about that? The ceremony starts in 5 minutes. Sorry, but we're canceling. Walk down the aisle by yourself. What? You heard me. Seriously? You demanded invitations just to pull out at the last minute? Did you really think we'd come? Then why demand invitations? To ruin my day? That's right. You're so plain and stupid, you'll probably look awful in a wedding dress. I'd feel sick just looking at it. Do you enjoy being cruel? It's not cruelty, it's honesty. Unbelievable! What kind of parent cancels their daughter's wedding at the last minute? A parent who's ashamed of their failure of a daughter. I'm a failure because I didn't become a doctor? I don't consider someone who failed to get into medical school my daughter. I have zero interest in celebrating your wedding, so we won't be attending. Then why ask for invitations? Why pretend you were coming? To remind you of your place. I can't believe how cruel you are. Are you sure about this? You won't regret it? Regret what? Missing the wedding of someone who couldn't even get into medical school? This is your last chance. Of course not. I'm not so free that I'd attend a stranger's wedding. Well, those horrible people just canceled. They're not coming.
What? When?
Just now, 5 minutes before the ceremony.
Seriously? I was expecting them to cause a scene at the venue, like throwing water at you or something. I never thought they'd just cancel.
They always manage to exceed our expectations, don't they?
Did she say why?
The usual, I'm plain stupid, not good enough to be her daughter.
Right. Forget them. Who needs them anyway? I'll escort you down the aisle, Sarah.
What?
Did you think I'd let my sister walk alone? I'll give you away.
But you're supposed to be seated already.
I'm not letting you walk alone. Besides, I've actually been wanting to escort you from the very beginning.
Won't Mom be furious if she hears about that?
That's the point.
Thanks, Tom. You've always protected me. You really helped me so much.
Don't thank me yet. Wait until you see how badly I cry.
You better not. If you cry, I'll cry.
It's a big brother's job to protect his little sister.
Even when she's over 30 and a failure to her parents?
Especially then.
Thank you.
And after this, I've had enough. We're executing the plan today. Can you tell Mark?
Today? Are you sure?
They crossed the line. Time to show them who we really are.
Sure, I'll let him know. He'll probably already suspect something after our parents canceling so suddenly.
That's Mark for you. He's sharp. All right, let's focus on the wedding first. I'll give you a proper escort. Oh, wait, hold on. I think I'm gonna cry.
Hey, it's too early for tears. At least wait until we finish walking.
I can't help it. My little sister's getting married.
Save it for until after the ceremony. You're going to make me ruin my makeup.
Fine, but I make no promises about my speech later.
Let us into the venue right now. We came all this way. How dare you keep us out? You're not welcome here. You can't keep us out. Didn't you cancel? You said you weren't coming, so we don't have any seats available for you. Why are you here? It's certainly not to celebrate. Tommy said he's cutting ties with us. Oh, so that's what this is about. Of course it is. What have you done to him? I haven't done anything. Don't lie to me. What makes you think I've done something to him? He sent a message saying he doesn't want parents who would cancel their daughter's wedding at the last minute. That's why we came. We're late, but if we attend now, it's not technically a cancellation, right? He won't cut ties with us if we're here. You really think it works that way? Just let us in to talk to Tommy. You literally admitted you demanded invitations just to cancel. Don't think you can get away with such malicious behavior and still expect to participate on my special day. That's not important right now. It is to me. This is my wedding day. Your opinion doesn't matter. Just let us in. This is my wedding, and wow, you must be really panicking. Oh right, I forgot. Tom suddenly quit Dad's hospital and moved to a new clinic, didn't he? Who told you about that? Does it matter? How do you know about that? Yes, it's terrible. Tommy suddenly said he was quitting, and now he's already employed somewhere else and won't come back to the hospital. He's never been rebellious like this before. We need to get in and talk some sense into him. So, the truth comes out. This isn't about my wedding at all. Of course it isn't. This is about Tommy. Why are you really here? You clearly don't care about celebrating the wedding, and Tom's busy right now, representing my family. Don't try to involve him in your drama. He's going to be a valuable colleague at the clinic. Now, if you'll excuse me. Clinic? What clinic? Figure it out yourself. Wait a minute, you can't be a doctor, so what's this about a clinic? And how do you know about Tommy quitting? What have you done? Oh, now you're asking the important questions? Maybe try thinking for yourself for once. Your suspicions are on the right track. Anyway, I need to go change into my reception dress, so please leave. You're behind this somehow. Security will escort you out if necessary. Wait, I don't care about you. I just want to talk to Tommy. And that's exactly why you're not getting in. What do you mean? You still don't see me as family, so why should I treat you as family? Stop playing games. Where is Tommy? Enjoying his sister's wedding. Goodbye, mother. She's absolutely furious out there.
I can tell. She's been calling me non-stop. 60 calls in 30 minutes.
That's one call every 30 seconds. Talk about desperate. But Mom would never imagine that her precious son has actually been working for his sister's benefit all this time. Should we block her number?
Not yet. Let's see how desperate she gets. She still thinks you're the same helpless girl she kicked out.
Little does she know.
Her perfect son working at his failure of a sister's clinic. It must be breaking her brain.
Do you think she's figured it out yet?
She will soon. The pieces are all there.
When she does, do you think she'll do something?
Let her try. Everything's already in motion. I won't let her ruin anything.
You always pretended to hate me and look down on me just like they did.
I hated every minute of it.
Even when you called me useless?
Especially then. Every insult felt like I was betraying you.
But it worked.
Yeah. I had to act like that in front of them or Mom would never have let you out of her clutches. She became overly protective of me because I was sickly as a child, and that turned into this obsessive favoritism.
And in return, she completely ignored me, the healthy daughter who took after her. Remember when she wouldn't even let you catch a cold?
While you had to drag yourself to school with a fever? I noticed that you look a lot like her when she was younger. I've seen some of the photos she's got.
Maybe that's why she hates me.
I don't know, but you're you, Sarah. You're not a failure, and you shouldn't think any less of yourself just because our parents and I were horrible to you. I felt terrible about it as a kid, but even if I tried to make you look good, I couldn't change how Mom treated you.
It's not your fault. You were just a kid too.
I should have done more.
That was her problem, not yours. Besides, thanks to you, I was able to leave that house.
Ah, yeah, the ultimate I failed medical school strategy.
That's what you named it? That's a terrible name. Stop it right now, please.
Was it really that bad?
It sounds like something from a bad action movie. It sounds even worse when you type it out. Please stop.
But it worked perfectly.
Well, yeah, it was a pretty good plan.
I figured since Mom was so obsessed with medical school, she'd kick you out if you said you failed to get in.
Did you really come up with that plan when you were drunk?
Best drunk idea I ever had.
It really is. Mom's face when I told her I failed, I still laugh thinking about it, even though I actually passed the test with flying colors.
You should have seen her face when I suggested kicking you out.
Yeah, even I was surprised when you said that.
She looked like some kind of chimera, a mix of demon, ogre, and devil.
Ew, I don't want to imagine that kind of chimera.
But that's exactly what she looked like. I was worried she might get violent, though.
She wouldn't dare. That would risk damaging the image of us being a perfect family in the neighborhood.
If she had, I could have helped you press charges.
Yeah, if she had, I could have gone straight to the police. She's always careful about that kind of thing. But you helped push her to kick me out too, didn't you?
Oh yeah, when I said having someone who failed medical school in the house was just a waste of the electricity and gas bills?
That was cruel, even for an act.
I needed to make it convincing.
How did you even come up with that line?
I studied hard to play the role of an awful, toxic brother. If you ever need to play a nasty character, check out some revenge videos online. There are lots of good examples.
Where do you even find those?
You'd be surprised what people post online.
I hope I never need to play a role like that.
The point is, Mom was in love with a puppet who said what she wanted to hear. But I'm actually a big, cuddly brother who loves his little sister, so I'm relieved I don't have to pretend anymore.
Must have been exhausting.
Worth it, though.
Thanks for your hard work all these years. Now, let's show them who you really are. They wouldn't be in this mess if they hadn't canceled the wedding. You weren't supposed to move to my clinic until later. They're really good at shooting themselves in the foot.
Their pride will be their downfall.
Just like we planned.
Even better than we planned.
Yeah, they give us the perfect opportunity.
Sometimes I wonder if they realize how much they've helped our revenge.
They're too narcissistic to even consider it.
Their perfect son and worthless daughter working together against them.
Poetic justice. Why on earth did you call the police? Thanks to you, we had to deal with them until late into the night. We don't have the time for this. I need to convince Tommy to come back. Anyone would call the police if you bought a shovel from the hardware store and tried to break down the doors and windows to the wedding venue. I can't believe how irrational, no, criminal you're being. Do you realize that you've committed a crime? Shut up! I came to see Tommy. He won't answer his phone or messages, and all his things are gone from his room. I need to find him. He's clearly rejecting you, but you still want to see him? Don't you care about his feelings at all? Tommy's making a huge mistake. As his parent, I need to correct him. He's in his 40s. How long are you going to say things like that? There's nothing more pathetic than a parent who can't let go. And no matter how much you scream, it doesn't change the fact that you attempted property damage and trespassing. Next time, you'll be arrested. Stop living such an embarrassing life. Mom, what have you done? Why would you barge into my workplace and cause a scene in the lobby? That's straight up business interference. I've called the police, so don't ever come back. You think you can threaten me with the police? This is a private medical facility. You're trespassing. I didn't come to see you. This is your fault for not letting me see Tommy. He doesn't want to see you. You've poisoned him against us. Protecting my employees is my duty as an employer. Your employees? Don't make me laugh. Leave now or I'll press charges. Shut up! This doesn't make sense anyway. You're only in your 30s. There's no way you could be running your own clinic at that age. You must have forged documents or something. I should warn everyone about the quack doctor at this new clinic. Be careful what accusations you make. I'll tell everyone! No one said I opened the clinic. The director is an elite doctor from a university hospital. What? You never bothered to check, did you? Then who? My husband and I opened the clinic together. The director is my husband. Huh? Husband? Even if the director's your husband, he's still too young to open his own clinic. He must be, since he's Tommy's younger brother-in-law. You really should have done your research. What do you mean? My husband is older than Tommy. What? He's almost 50, more than 10 years older than me. That much? Is that a problem? No, I was just thinking it's no wonder he married you. He was desperate for a young wife, and nobody else would want a failure like you. Age doesn't matter to me. I don't care about that at all, and I've already decided I'll take care of him when he's older. Now, what were you saying earlier? A quack doctor? Whether my husband is a quack or not can be easily checked by searching his name. He's actually quite famous. Don't you dare insult my husband. I'll be consulting with our lawyers about attempted defamation. Famous? Who exactly did you marry? Look him up yourself. None of that matters. Then why are you here? I won't stop until you let me see Tommy. I'm his mother. I have the right to see him. He also has the right not to see you. You can't keep him from us. I'm not keeping him from anyone. He's choosing not to see you. Just let me see Tommy. It makes me sick enough having to talk to you. Security will escort you out. You'll regret this. Add threats to the police report. Perfect.
Sarah, are you okay?
Somehow managing, but she's not going to give up.
What exactly did she do?
She stormed into the clinic lobby, screaming about us keeping you from her.
Yeah, sorry, maybe I should have confronted her myself.
No, this is better. The more she acts out in public, the stronger our position. If you had gone out there, it would have made things even more complicated. It's better not to engage with people like that. Let's leave it to the police. She's getting desperate.
But if this continues, it could affect the clinic's reputation. It'll cause trouble for Mark, too. I should stop this. I still have one last option.
Tommy, what are you planning?
Remember those financial records I found?
The ones from the hospital?
It won't break any laws, but the method is pretty dirty. You'll probably despise me for it.
I would never despise you.
What?
You're my brother, my only real family. I don't know what you're planning, but my only family is Mark and you. Just like you never abandoned me, I'll never abandon you, no matter what happens. But promise me one thing, don't do anything dangerous. I won't forgive you if you do.
I understand. I promise I'll keep that in mind.
We're in this together.
Always have been.
Tommy, please answer me. I've been trying to contact you forever. Why are you ignoring me?
Because I've cut ties with you and Dad.
Oh, Tommy! Finally, I got through to you. How cruel, Tommy, ignoring your mother like this. I didn't raise you to be so mean.
No, you raised me to be your puppet.
What are you saying?
I've always been mean. I was just pretending to be a good son.
Huh? What are you saying?
You want me to spell it out?
You're not making sense.
I've always hated you, Mom. The way you were cruel to Sarah. I wanted to make you pay someday, so I played the good son. I smiled and said what you wanted to hear, agreed to inherit Dad's hospital without a single complaint. I thought losing your heir would hurt you badly, but it looks like I can hurt you even more, so I'm gonna send you both straight to hell.
This isn't like you, Tommy. What happened to my sweet boy?
He never existed.
Come back, Tommy. I won't forgive you for going to that failure's place.
Failure? You mean Sarah?
Yes, she's always been useless at everything.
That was an act 2.
What?
Your precious son wasn't the only one acting.
Think about it logically. Even an average student would have some variation in their grades. Getting straight C's is actually pretty unlikely. You'd normally get some B's and D's mixed in. Yet she maintained those suspiciously consistent grades. She was clearly doing it on purpose. The fact that you never noticed shows how little attention you paid to her. Wait, that's impossible. Are you saying she deliberately got bad grades?
Finally figuring it out?
That can't be! Children want to be praised by their parents. They want to show off.
Not when they don't consider you their parent.
What?
Did you ever once praise her?
She never did anything praiseworthy.
How can you expect to be treated as a parent when you've done nothing but neglect her? It's really disturbing how you don't get it. I guess that's why you're comfortable committing fraud, too.
Fraud? What are you talking about?
The hospital records, I have them all.
What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb, I know everything. How Dad's been embezzling money from the hospital, and how you as the office manager have been covering it up, but that's not all. The workplace harassment of employees, inflated expenses, tax evasion. I've just reported everything to the police and tax office with all the evidence.
What? What are you saying, Tommy? You wouldn't dare. You're joking, right?
Would you like to see copies of the evidence?
You can't do this to us.
Of course I'm not joking. I'm gonna destroy that hospital. But you can't complain. You were trying to spread rumors to destroy Sarah's clinic. You pointed the gun at us first, so we're fighting back.
No, my Tommy would never do this.
Your Tommy never existed.
Please, Sarah, help us. We'll be ruined. It's been a while since you called me by my name. When I was younger, I tried so hard to get you to call me by my name, but now it just makes me feel sick hearing you say it. Don't say that. I'm your mother. When family is in trouble, we should help each other. Where was this family when I needed it? That was different. Different? Don't make me laugh. Who kicked me away when I was crying and begging? Who left me alone in my room with a high fever without taking me to the hospital? Who never showed up to a single parent-teacher conference or family event? Now you're trying to play the parent? I've never thought of you as one. The past is the past. The past shapes the present. No matter what you say, I'm still your parent. Stop being selfish and help us. Your father's hospital will be ruined. Good. What? Go ahead and rot in hell. What? At this rate, both you and Dad will be arrested for tax evasion and embezzlement, and the hospital will go bankrupt. The tax evasion alone will leave you with massive debt. Serves you right. I hope that's exactly what happens. Why won't you help us? Seriously? Why do you think I would help? Yes, unconditional love exists in this world, but it's built on equal human relationships. You and I were never equals. Besides, you said it yourself. I'm not your daughter. That was... We're strangers. That's why I won't help. My only family is my husband and brother. Stop pretending to be family when you're just a stranger.
Sarah, they've been arrested. The hospital's bankruptcy is confirmed, too.
Finally.
Are you okay?
Better than okay.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming.
Yes, it has, Tom.
What is it?
About the promise.
Sarah, I did this because I wanted to. Yeah, I made a promise to you, but I would have done the same thing even without it.
The promise you made to me, that you'd make our parents suffer as much as they made me suffer, that promise kept me alive. Honestly, I thought I'd feel empty after the revenge was complete, but surprisingly, nothing's changed.
You're right. Nothing's changed. We're still us.
Thank you, Tom. Back then, you kept me alive with that promise and stopped me from killing myself. That's why I was able to get married today, because you stopped me and gave me hope for the future.
I still remember that night clearly when I found you stood on that balcony. I've never been more scared.
You saved me.
When I saw you in your wedding dress, I remembered that time when you were trying to jump from the balcony. I was desperate then. I would have said anything, done anything to save you. But I started hating our parents on my own even before you did or said anything. Their fake smiles while claiming to love me so much, not even noticing how shallow it all was. It made me sick. I started wanting revenge for my own sake. So this revenge is my sin. I don't care if society judges me for calling out my own parents.
I won't let you carry that alone.
What?
The burden isn't just yours. You know, when we were walking down the aisle, I remembered that time too. Your words saved me when you were crying, begging me to live. So I decided, if there's any sin in this revenge, I'll share it with you, because we're siblings. After their arrest, our parents faced overwhelming debt from tax evasion payments, compensation to workplace harassment victims, and the hospital's bankruptcy. Even after their release, they'll spend the rest of their lives paying it back. With their fraud exposed, they can never work as doctors again. Their lives are over perfectly describes their fate. Meanwhile, I continue working at the clinic. It's actually booming now. Both my brother and I are kept busy with work. Though it can be tiring, our biggest source of worry is gone, and our hearts feel so much freer. My brother and I have finally started living our own lives, and now we couldn't be happier about that.